Everyone who wants to do good to the human race always ends in universal bullying. Happiness is a hard master, particularly other people's happiness. The quality of moral behavior varies in inverse ratio to the number of human beings involved. We are all geniuses up to the age of 10. Facts do not cease to exist because they are ignored. The more powerful and original a mind, the more it will incline towards the religion of solitude. Experience teaches only the teachable. A love of nature keeps no factories busy. Dream in a pragmatic way. Experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you mad. I'm afraid of losing my obscurity. Genuineness only thrives in the dark, like celery. Most human beings have an almost infinite capacity for taking things for granted. Every man's memory is his private literature. Great is truth, but still greater, from a practical point of view, is silence about truth. Every man who knows how to read has it in his power to magnify himself, to multiply the ways in which he exists, to make his life full, significant, and interesting. An intellectual is a person who's found one thing that's more interesting than sex. The secret of genius is to carry the spirit of the child into old age, which means never losing your enthusiasm. I like being myself, and nasty. Beauty is worse than wine. It intoxicates both the holder and beholder. That men do not learn very much from the lessons of history is the most important of all the lessons of history. The most shocking fact about war is that it is victims, and its instruments are individual human beings, and that these individual beings are condemned by the monstrous conventions of politics to murder, or be murdered in quarrels not their own. Maybe this world is another planet's hell. Never play with the feelings of others, because you may win the game, but the risk is that you will surely lose the person for a lifetime. The most valuable of all education is the ability to make yourself do the thing you have to do when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. I wanted to change the world, but I have found that the only thing one can be sure of changing is oneself. One believes things because one has been conditioned to believe them. There are things known, and there are things unknown, and in between are the doors of perception. Technological progress has merely provided us with more efficient means for going backwards. The greater a man's talents, the greater his power to lead astray. Everyone who knows how to read has it in their power to magnify themselves, to multiply the ways in which they exist, to make their life full, significant, and interesting. Those who feel themselves despised do well to look despising. There is only one corner of the universe you can be certain of improving, and that's your own self. The worst enemy of life, freedom and the common decencies is total anarchy. Their second worst enemy is total efficiency. Consistency is contrary to nature, contrary to life. The only completely consistent people are dead. There is no substitute for talent. Industry and all its virtues are of no avail. A bad book is as much of a labor to write as a good one. It comes as sincerely from the author's soul. The proper study of mankind is books. Like every other good thing in this world, leisure and culture have to be paid for. Fortunately, however, it is not the leisured and the cultured who have to pay. A fanatic is a man who consciously overcompensates a secret doubt. A man may be a pessimistic determinist before lunch and an optimistic believer in the wolf's freedom after it. Men do not learn much from the lessons of history, and that is the most important of all the lessons of history. Like every man of sense and good feeling, I abominate work.